Hello and welcome everybody to more E3 2014 coverage of Nintendo games. Today we have got Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. Unfortunately, I learned it is not very easy to hold the gamepad and record at the same time, so the Nintendo employees graciously let me just take it and put it in a spot where I could have it stationary. So we're in the middle of a level, but that's okay, it's the tutorial. I'm just messing around, sort of showing you guys the gameplay. This is Kirby and the Rainbow Curse, and it is just like Kirby Canvas Curse, in where you're not... I don't want to say it's not a Kirby game, because I love Canvas Curse a lot. I think it's one of the most underrated Nintendo games, period. It is a fantastic game for the DS. If you want to check that out, I guarantee you'll have a good time with it. However, it's not like Kirby in that you're not sucking up enemies and stealing their abilities. Instead, you are a rolling ball, you're creating a trail, and using that to control them. And so you've got these sort of rainbow wires that you create at a whim to turn Kirby into whatever you want. Every direction. You can do a loops to speed up, you can do a Sonic-style spin dash, and already, this game just brings me back. If you've played Canvas Curse, it is Canvas Curse. Now, one interesting thing about this game that I have yet to decide how it's going to work, I wasn't able to figure everything out about this game, but one thing is, there is crisp HD footage on the main screen. However, you're going to be putting your full attention on the gamepad. So I'm not sure how well those visuals are going to be seen, at least, on HD. However, on the gamepad itself, things still look pretty nice. This game has sort of a clay aesthetic. I guess that's Kirby's thing, is every game he's just gonna get some sort of unique thing. Instead of yarn, now we got clay, but it's so pretty, it's so charming, it's classic. Oh boy, here comes the loop. I fail it hard. I'm trying to get all the stars in this loop, trying to find a way. You have a limited amount of string that you can sort of deploy at a time. Yeah, I'm trying to loop my loop slightly off. There we go, we got it all. But it's a lot of fun figuring out the mechanic of trying to get Kirby's momentum to work while still running into enemies. I'm trying so hard to loop around these flowers, but I ran out. I think eventually I just give up. But one interesting thing about this game is that there's no turning around. Like, you can't turn Kirby around. The only way you can is by creating a blockade. So really quickly, this game requires a lot of on-your-feet thinking. You can't just, like, oh man, I overshot this, I gotta turn around. Oh man, this string's not working, that one's not working, ah! And so, you really have to improvise, and I think that's what makes this game so fun. And makes exploring actually challenging, it's not just jumping and floating. It's actually funny, because when I think of it, as soon as I did that, I was like, oh, I'm so sorry, Kirby. I launched him, and I... yeah, I'm just drawing a bunch of things out of frustration. I meant to get those stars. But yeah, normally Kirby can go anywhere. That's his thing. Like, you can fly an almost unlimited amount of time, and it's pretty easy to explore stuff. However, in this version, you don't quite have that amount of freedom. You have to create your own trails, and so, like there, I overshot it, had to create a block to make it happen. But it's a lot of fun. If you like Canvas Curse, this game's just like it. I'm interested to see how it's going to work with the better visual being on the screen that you're not using, but this could be the perfect game to use when someone else is using the TV, right off the gamepad. Either way, I'm really excited to have this kind of gameplay coming back. I thought Canvas Curse was incredible. Of course, most people are going to prefer the usual Kirby, suck them up, get their ability, but in terms of ways to use the gamepad, this is certainly one that I feel definitely works. Thank you guys for watching this video. As always, you can click that red subscribe button to get more alerts when my new videos come out, and I'll be back with you guys soon with another E3 playthrough game.